Shock, horror, past the smelling salts. Nigella Lawson has admitted that she now uses an air fryer after previously saying that she liked to use a normal oven.
So, this Christmas, should we all be using air fryers to cut down on time spent in the kitchen, or is it ruining that festive tradition? TV chef and daughter of Vanessa Feltz, Allegra Benatar, said that anything can make Christmas Day easier is a blessing. But Great British Bake Off finalist Dan Hunter says using an air fryer on Christmas Day is lazy. We should stick to traditional cooking. Dan, let's come to you first in that case. I mean, really, you know, Christmas is busy enough anyway. Do you kind of think, oh, you know, let's just sort of maximise the time that we have with family and do some shortcuts when it comes to cooking?
Yeah, I think you can maximise that time anyway. With Christmas dinners, you can prepare a lot of the food the night before. I mean, you can even do your gravy well in advance. So I think there's...
Well, you can buy it.
Yeah, you can buy it. I mean, there's fantastic things in the shops now to go with, like, your dinners and things like that. So, yeah, I think, personally, you can still make that time. And I think on the day as well, it's such a traditional family event as well, isn't it?
But what's inherently wrong about using... I mean, I bet you use a microwave.
For some things,
I mean, what, you heat up the bread sauce in the microwave? Do the veg?
Yeah, possibly.
What's inherently wrong with using a...
Not right.
Well, I wouldn't do the whole dinner in a microwave.
Why not, if it works?
No, not for me personally. I think
Just
traditional, it's like all the things that your mum's done and their mum's done, and the roasting trays, you know, that might have been passed down through generations, doing the roast potatoes, basting the turkey.
You old softy.
I am, yeah. I'm a traditionalist. It's lovely, isn't it? Just one time every year when you can just sort of do it.
What about that argument, then? You know, it's traditional. This is what we do year in, year out. It's what our, you know, parents have done before us.
It's a lovely idea, and I absolutely applaud it. But also, I think Christmas can be highly stressful for some people. You're having the whole family over, all of the dynamics that brings. And I think anything that can save you a little bit of time, more fun, less fuss, the air fryer is your friend.
Why would an air fryer be more efficient than sticking the turkey in the oven? Just explain what the process is.
Well, it's just so much quicker. You don't need all that time. And I know it's always highly controversial. People are worried. How long does the turkey take? It can take hours and hours. Is it
Well, it's 20 minutes a pound plus 20 minutes, isn't it?
It can be very long, though.
Yeah.
You can do a nice turkey crown in the air fryer in just over an hour and 20 minutes, something like that. It's much, much quicker. And, of course, the bills, which people are worried about, it's much more
Sorry
efficient.
to be stupid, but just, you know, the name's on the tin. Does it actually fry the turkey?
So it's called a fryer, but it's much more like a kind of mini oven, so the heat circulates around it in an intense way.
How do they work? I mean, I haven't got one. How do they work, air fryers?
They're very small. It's like having a little mini oven inside, and then all the heat moves around intensely and then cooks it. So it can make it nice and crispy like a fryer, but it's not really like frying, like if you put chips in a fryer.
You see, I can't see anything wrong with that as an argument.
Is any of that convincing you, Dan?
No, not yet.
Oh.
No, I'm afraid not. Sorry. No, I just think there's... If you're prepared and done it in an oven, it's just it's not that difficult anyway. I don't think personally.
OK. Well, I want to ask you for some tips. That's OK. I mean, I was going to cook our Christmas dinner. I usually cook on Christmas dinner, but I've been banned actually.
Oh, have you?
Because apparently I turn into a tyrant in the kitchen.
Well,
yeah,
maybe this is the answer. You need to be making your life simpler.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're actually going out this on Christmas Day. But if I were to cook, how long do you cook a turkey per? I'm sorry, I'm not going to do kilos, in pounds. Is it 20 minutes a
It's roughly, yeah.
OK.
Yeah.
How long do you do Brussels sprouts for? How long do you
Well, it depends how you make them.
You see, everyone's different on that, aren't they?
Yeah, I parboil mine for a couple of minutes, just chop them in half, and then I'll, like, fry them off with some pancetta, a bit of wine, lemon zest.
Oh, this is sounding nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've got to ask you, actually, Allegra, because obviously you're going to be cooking for your mum, Vanessa Feltz. I mean, what's the pressure like on that? Is she what's she like when it comes to traditions and how things should be cooked? Is she going to be looking at you cooking it in an air fryer going, well, that's not how you cook it?
I think she's all up for the fun as well. So if we can save a little bit of time and have a bit more time with the family, playing games, singing songs, reading stories, we're all up for it. And the air fryer can do that for us. We're going to do our roast potatoes in the fryer. We're going to do our vegetables in the fryer, including the Brussels sprouts. And they're going to be crispy yet soft in the middle. It's going to be lovely.
Given that you have to cook everything separately in the fryer, how do you keep them warm? You put them in a warm oven?
You can. You have to keep them warm. You have to be a little bit more clever with your timing because, obviously, you're limited by space.
Yeah.
But you can also reheat afterwards, if you like, in the oven, just for a little bit to warm it up.
Well, let's have a look at the poll, because we've been asking you on Twitter, would you cook your Christmas dinner in the air fryer? What are we up to at the moment? So that's 37% saying yes, 63% say no. That's where we're at the moment. I thought some people have got an issue. Sue says, I'm cooking Christmas dinner on Christmas Eve, but I'm not getting my air fryer till Christmas Day, so she's getting it as a present. But that's a bit of a tricky one, isn't it?
All right, fair enough. And finally, pigs in blankets?
Well, no, kosher, I'm afraid.
Of course, yeah, of course. Pigs in blankets for you?
Definitely.
OK.
Yeah.
All right.
There we go.
Thank you
Thank
very
you
much.
both very
indeed.
much.
Thank you.